Hey guys, I'm Amaroth and I have decided to show you one more thing before creating grass or before showing you how to draw grass. And those are transitions between different environments. Now, why would you want to do this again before making actual grass? Well, mainly because this will make some outlines around coastlines and different places. So it's actually quite it can be useful to make things like this before drawing grass or anything else. So let's get to it. I will demonstrate this on coastline. So let's make a beach basically. So I will start with sandy beach. So I will just use even 90 pressure, it doesn't matter, and I will just draw a line following this map contour line I've got here. I think this is enough for now. And now I will just use big radius around 15, let's say, and quite low pressure around 10. And now you just need to keep keep your center of your cursor behind this line on the sand basically. I'm drawing sand, so I will keep center of my cursor on sand now. And now I will just slowly draw. Notice that I have turned my chunks on, so I have ended on chunk line. I know where I have ended and I can place my cursor at the same spot and continue. And I'm just slowly drawing like this. And I would do this around whole island. Now, to make it look a little bit more natural and wavy and so on to copy some beaches, let's use even bigger radius. Let's just create some waves. So let's do something like this here and here. So now it's even more wavy and it looks even more natural. And we will now sort of push our sea with flatten tool into those waves. So here, here, and here. To make it look a little bit more natural, a little bit more real. So that's the first way of making transition between two completely different environments, and this would be a beach. Well, I don't want to make such bright beaches here because I want to make this island in, let's say, Hollingfjord style, so kind of pine and Nordic style and such things. So this sort of bright sand doesn't really fit here. So let's say that I would want to use pebbles, this texture here. So I want to use these earth stones, these pebbles, as for my coastline. So I will do the same basically. I will start with the same, and just one note, this is definitely much easier with spray tool. So this is quite hard to do on Nugget SDL 1.4. And we got this. So when we got this line here, we want to make some sort of soft transition between these pebbles and our second environment. And this is definitely very good style even for making transitions between, for example, sand and grass, or white snow and grass, and so on and so forth. So we will use our spray. We'll get our pressure to around 40, or we will see how it will work out. Lower our radius to it, and we will use spray size again around 1.70, 1.80. This is my favorite spray size. I don't even use different size of spray basically. And now we will also lower our opacity to about 2/3, or you can even start with 1/3 and see how it works out. I will start with 2/3 now and make it only of 2 layers. And now I will blur this transition. Basically I will blur this line here with my spray, and I will make it a little bit wavy or spiky or whatever, so it isn't just a straight line. So this is the first step. Well, this is definitely the first step. Now the second step would be either 2/3, or I can just move in this case to full opacity now, and I will blur this line again with full opacity. So even the line of full opacity original texture is now wavy as well. And now when I got this, I would be doing this either over texture, which would be here, so I can, if this was let's say if this was a snow and this was the grass, I would have my transition already. Or if I have this transition between sea and my ground, I want to draw obviously grass here. So let's move to grass just to demonstrate that. Where is my grass? Here's my holding fjord. So let's use, for example, this grass here. Again, start with lower opacity, 1/3 or 2/3, and then we will slowly move to our full opacity. And let's just spray over this line with our grass. Then we will move our opacity up a little bit again. We are already at full opacity. And again, we'll draw our second level, basically, second line. And now we can just toggle spray off, and now you can do whatever you want here. And now you can just do whatever you want, or we can, if we manage to make somehow a line somewhere which doesn't look really good, we can blur it by using spray or by using smaller brush and so on. I will show you this in grass dedicated video. So that's it. Those are two basic transitions between different environments, between different textures. This is some sort of wavy, line-ish transition. This produces lines which can look like they were made by waves or water. These lines aren't visible in Nugget, but they will be definitely visible in game client. It will make lines of different opacity of texture, while this is more suitable either for transitions between rocky texture or pebbles and grass, or for snow and grass. I will show you snow and grass later as well. So that's it. I hope this was useful for you guys. I hope this gave you some good ideas. Thanks for watching and happy modding.